So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Haaland, picked out brilliantly. Has another goal! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's picked out the run. Now there's a fine ball. Now, and a chance! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 7.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking to play him in. And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete Ronaldinho! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. That's a throw. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. That is a brilliant interception. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much...
And the shot! Goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant...
Haaland! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's a decent chance! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Ronaldinho takes a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive field.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Caicedo gets it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but it... Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Haaland, look at this, and he shoots! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if three weren't enough. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
The goal scorer.
He's got four. That is remarkable.
Number 13.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Messi.
There will be 3 minutes at
Fagioli. And it's Jimenez. And Son Heung-min. Ronaldo does well to get it back. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Nepal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shot could be on. Oh, super ball. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Driving forward. Ruben Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Ronaldinho! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Robertson, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Ruben Neves. Messi gets a foot in here. Ruben Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a mind.
Goes for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Could be danger here. It's run loose here. And this is Robert. And the shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Coming on the field is
Perfectly measured that. Chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
It's their second corner of the game.
Ronaldinho. Number 19. Erling Haaland.
Roberto Carlos with the
Coming
short
on the
one.
field, number 11. Bale. Number 10.
Good ball, good.
Mbappe.
And the finish! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
The goal
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 8.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. And
It's Bale! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bale! That was very necessary.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Frenkie de Jong.
Plays the ball back.
Substitution in progress.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a throw-in. Now he's got space here. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 11,
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his
Substitution.
heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now, can they get him away? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bale. It's Bale! He scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
after 83 minutes is
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Gareth
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When
Son Heung-min, Chance, surely! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's through here. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Fagioli. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bale. Oh, that is Bale! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Bale. Is there any support? Shoots! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking and...
Chance for a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real...
And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
That has not gone well. He's on it, can he get away? Haaland. So what can they make of this? Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and plays it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Busquets tries to clear. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he thumps it clear. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a...
Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He is through here. Still goalless. Raul. He can run onto that. He's got away. Van Basten! Roberto Carlos. Raul. Haaland. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wolverhampton upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Wolverhampton with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. Cannavaro. Raul. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shapes to shoot! He scored! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lam. Raul takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Chouameni, and he's had it nicked away, and they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a good run down the left. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
He
There
gets
will be 1
big!
minute added time.
And that was very necessary. Busquets getting this one clear. And it's Messi. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing,
And just a quick
it
reminder
just
today
hasn't
to please
gelled.
drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rummenigge! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Busquets. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, and he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Busquets. Oh, that's superb. Oh, well played, well played. And they win it back again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. This is the time you need that pace.
Costa Curta produces a cross. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the cross comes in. And it's Del Piero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lam. Now, what about this cross? Lam. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. And he's being shifted off it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Lam. That's good running with the ball. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Van Basten! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Gerrard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's being urged to shoot. Might be danger here. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And they've got rid. And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! They've scored! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Paul really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Tries to pass it through. Shot could be... And the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Rivaldo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. Bale! That's really well manoeuvred. Opts for safety. Costa Curta. And it's Michel Platini. Pelé. Searching pass he's played there. Rivaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Pirlo. That's a cute ball. Bale. Rivaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. To Lahm. Well, that pass isn't the best. Platini. Davids. Now it's Pelé. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Luis Suarez. And he's intervened well there. Tchouaméni, and they can counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Natal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pirlo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cannavaro. Tchouaméni. Rivaldo. And it's Cruyff. Costa Curta. Pelé. That's a little off target. And here's Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, can they get him away? He slings it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Platini. Platini. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cruyff. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hullet. Chouameni. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo looking to add to his goal.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Chouameni. Pelé.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hullet. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is... And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Nepal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Passing nice and neat. Mohamed Salah! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Beautifully policed that mid.
And he's let fly. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chouameni. And here's Rivaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Rivaldo. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Rivaldo. Opts to play it back. And here's Bale. Knocks it out wide. And this is Bale. And he thumps it clear. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. Messi is fouled. It's a pretty loose pass. Bonucci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Chouameni. Well, that is one way to stop him. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Luis Suarez goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lahm. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pirlo. Salah. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. Pirlo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Mohamed Salah. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he's there to clear it. Lahm.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chouameni. And it's Rivaldo. And Rivaldo. Bale. Oh, good spread. Looking for the run. And this is Rivaldo. Quick look, then plays it in.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Mohamed Salah has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
It's a good
Bale.
35 yards out, this.
Johan Cruyff. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Chouameni. Coming on the field. Number 19. Erling Haaland.
That is
Number
good
13,
pressure, just hounded him off it.
Number 6.
Roberto Carlos.
Son Heung-min. Number 23.
Into the last
Vitinha.
5 minutes.
Number 21.
Played out wide.
Frenkie de Jong.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's good play. Vitinha! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, such a clever touch. And now they can spring out of defence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vitinha. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a throw. Has a look and place it forward. Mohamed Salah. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's in plenty of space here. He gets big. He has done it. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into...
And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Bale wins the duel this time. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's in on goal! Isco showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hazard is onto this. It's a good run down the right, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ronaldinho, Modric.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Lam. Great ball, and Modric! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Modric clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's a poor one. Well, what a waste that one is. So it is still 0-0. Zubimendi. Aims beyond the defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. De Jong! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's had it taken off him, and it's Modric. Azar. Modric. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Modric. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. Modric. Turns and goes back. Applies the finish! Goes for goal! Isco. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of...
Can he finish? It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Modric conjures time and space where few can. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. It's Ronaldinho! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. So what can they make of this? Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Referee has just said play on. Roll, delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has not gone well. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
We would like to inform you
Neither
that
side
CCTV
holding back
is
here.
now in
It has
operation
been
for
quite a
your
half,
safety.
this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Haaland. Raul has created one goal already. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. He's cut it out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Bale could try cutting inside here. And that's not going to reach. Xavi Simons. Camavinga. And it's Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And here's Azar. Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Jong. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Nicely weighted ball. Simons. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Modric. And this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Steaming on. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 15.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now he's got space here.
Coming on the field.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It could be in here. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard. Simons. Spread out to the left. And here's Pedri. Great vision. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 6, Son Heung-min.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Has been indicated.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Time added on, 4 minutes. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min purring through the gears. He's not got that quite right.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Quick reminder today.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Pele.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Sane goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. And this is Ronaldinho. He's one-on-one, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rivaldo. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Great pressure, plenty of it. The ball has bounced loose now. Lahm gets into a good position. Finds himself on... Climbs up big! It's there! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
14 minutes is number 13, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Bergkamp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rivaldo. He's away. Oh, this is a great... And he shoots! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pull it. Oh, good spread. He is through here. Could be danger here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Van Basten. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Pull it. Bergkamp. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Rivaldo. Pele. Good driving run. Rivaldo. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thuram goes back to front. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Bergkamp. Gerrard. Pele. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! It's loose. That's another chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And the shot! There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. Bullet. That pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldinho. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bullet. Played out to the right. That is lovely. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Van Basten. Bullet takes control of it and he's on the move. Out to the left it goes. Brilliantly cut out. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already It's Van Basten! They've done it! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 48 minutes is...
So is this the start of a comeback? Rivaldo puts his foot on the gas. Chouameni. Pelé. And it's Rivaldo. Sané. Now it's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out wide. And it's Caceres. Now it's Bergkamp. Caceres gets into some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In with the challenge. Van Basten. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Might be dangerous. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substitution in progress.
Ajax can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Sané. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Ronaldinho. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. That's Busquets. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, it's a great ball here. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Busquets. Now this could be a chance. They want to be quick to recover this. Lam. And it's Gerrard. Chouameni. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Pelé. Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's forced to go back. Here's Chouameni. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Natal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Decent chance! He should have put that one away.
Rivaldo really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Sané receives it in a wide position. Sané, lovely feet. And he's cut it out.
Ajax really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very neat. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened here? Sane making good progress on the right-hand side. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Van Basten. And that interception was... That's at the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen
Ronaldinho
right
picking
now
up
for
the Man of the
information
Match
on your
award.
shuttle bus.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. And it's Messi. Now he's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role, because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Okay, interesting. Vinicius Junior! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lam. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. McAllister. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Not the most convincing of passes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Deftly away. And he's intervened well there.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a promising position. McAllister. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Ronaldinho. João Neves.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. McAllister proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final
Shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lam. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lavia.
2 added minutes has been
João
indicated.
Neves. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Ronaldinho. Lobbed in behind. There's the header! And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That's an imaginative pass. No way through there. And he's away. Decent chance! It's there! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? João Neves. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 59 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
Vinicius Junior! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a sharp pass. Tchouaméni. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Thuram plays it across. Chance here to counter. Chouameni. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Messi. Number 17.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Pele. Number 14. Johan Cruyff.
Lam.
Number 21.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Frenkie de Jong.
And here's Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Cruyff, and he's got the beating of his man. McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Dijk. And it's Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam has it out wide and in space.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3
Board
minutes
shows there
added
will be
time.
3 extra minutes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lam. And it's De Jong. Now Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Thuram. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Rummenigge. He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ribery. And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rummenigge. Pele. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's through here. Bale picks it up out wide. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Has another go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lahm does well to stand firm and defend it. Pele. And he's picked out the run. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. And this is Del Piero! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. That is good alertness. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No way through. Pele. Gerrard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Del Piero goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Cruyff, not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. So, what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rummenigge did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Lahm. Messi. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Stood up well to him there. Lahm. Pele. He's found a way past. Ribéry. Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pele. Look at the space here. He is through here. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Jong. Gerrard. And it's De Jong. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please join
So
me
we
in
reach the
wishing
halfway
all the
point.
best for members
Oh, what a
of
half
our
of
fan
football.
club
It's
celebrating their
1-1,
wedding
but it could
anniversary
easily be
today.
3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he shoots! De Jong is the team's great visionary. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Del Piero. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. De Jong. Bale. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Pele! De Jong has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Pele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that interception was most necessary. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Ribery. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Bellingham.
So there's going to be another change here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it. Can he get away? Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but loved the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So, third corner of the game. Bellingham gets it away. And it's De Jong. Can he get it through? Chance! And they've got rid. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Mbappe! They've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew. It's Pele! Oh, taken with style. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the...
He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field, number 12, Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the field is number 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neatly clipped into space. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff. Oh, they could break here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So now the difference is 3. Haaland! And he's done very well to deal with it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, it's a great... It's Dembele! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Pete.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.